I'm nominating Diane tomorrow.
Okay.
You seem like you're taking it well.
I am taking it well. Will and Boogie weren't your target to begin with. Your target was Diane or Erica to begin with.
Not Erica.
You told Howie to go after Erica and Diane.
No, I didn't.
That means Will and Boogie. Howie, what did she tell you in the veto competition? Who did she tell you to go after? You told me this yesterday morning.
Who do we not want to win the veto?
Will and Boogie. If they were the targets, that's who you would not
And
want to win the
Erica.
Boogie. Why? Because you wouldn't want Erica getting off, so you could put... You didn't want Erica to win so Boogie could get off?
Well, we want anyone to win. We wanted the veto.
How weird is it that everyone involved in the picture was playing for veto?
What? What picture?
Well, Diane, Boogie, Will,
What
and
picture?
Erica. Well, Erica's on the lock.
What picture?
In the veto.
Hey.
I got her.
The what?
I didn't tell her what was right. I just campaigned.
Oh, cool. All right. Okay. Good night.
Good night, Erica. All right.
Okay, I'm calling you out on your lie, is what I'm calling you out on.
What?
Because-
We wanted the veto.
No. You said you nominated Boogie.
Why would I be targeting Erica?
Well, here's the deal.
I'm not.
Either you backdoored Diane were your original intentions, or you lied about Boogie being a nominee. Because you told Howie to go after Diane and Erica, not
No,
Will
I said
and-
we don't
hold
want them
on.
having the veto.
Why not? Why would you not want Erica to take herself off if she's not the intended target?
Because we don't want Erica to go home because she's a pawn.
Why would you not want Diane to win the veto and take Erica off?
Because I didn't know what she'd do with it.
Well, if she used it to take Boogie off, then Will would have gone up. If she used it to take Erica off, then Will would have gone up. And if she didn't use it, then Boogie would have gone home.
I didn't know what she would do with it.
Well, I just gave you the 3 scenarios, and which one of those would have been bad?
All of them, to me. We wanted the veto.
So you could backdoor Diane. Your original intentions were not for Boogie or Will.
That's not true.
It is true.
I didn't mind Boogie going home at all. That was great, but he came off the block.
Okay. That's fine.
And this is like the second best thing for me.
That's fine. You promised me, you, Howie, and Kaser, that if I put up Jace, which was against my will, because that would have been a good thing for me to keep him in the game, that you would nominate Will and Boogie this week.
I nominated Boogie. He came off the block.
Right. You also didn't. You also let him win the veto by not targeting him. You
I
had
didn't let him win. I was trying to win it myself.
Okay. How comes they went after Howie and not you?
I have no idea. I think because I looked at him like I was going to kill him if he put worms on me.
I did ask him about that.
That makes sense.
He said because she looked like she was going to kill me when I tried to put the worms on her. But I asked him about that.
No, so did I, and I didn't get the same answer.
What did he say?
So no, it's fine. I mean, you do what you want to do. It's your HOH. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
but
I
I'm
know
not
you're-
going to make promises to you guys when I get the next HOH if you're going to lie to me to my face. It's that plain and simple. You lied to me to my face. You told me if I put up Jace, which is not what I wanted to do, because I felt like I was backdooring him, that Will and Boogie would go up this time. It's that simple. It's not. It's just you're doing what's good for you last week by convincing me to put up someone who's coming after you, and now you're going after someone that's come after you this week, and not someone who's going after the team. And I would like to know why Boogie and Will, who said from the beginning they were going after you, are now not a threat to you.
Boogie is a threat to me.
So is Will.
Well, I see Boogie as more of a threat.
But you're not taking out his #1 ally, which would weaken him.
Once again, we lied to Jace last week, told him he was safe, we shook his hands, he walked out the door.
He was lying to us. We all found that out anyway. Diane.
You're right, Will and Boogie have been truthful to us. And Diane, the other day, you told me to tell her that if she tells us that she's not going after Janie, that she's not being put up this week. So now you're making me the house liar. When I came in here to be true to my word, and you guys have made me lie twice.
I didn't make you tell Diane anything.
What did you tell me yesterday?
Tell her as long as she doesn't come after us, we'll leave her alone.
Yep.
Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Did you just make that up, Howie, or did Janie tell you to say that?
No, I said we were gonna. I was gonna tell James to let her know that as long as she doesn't come after us, then.
I just don't like the fact that I'm being made the liar and I'm the one being lied to when I tried to play this game differently this time. I don't think that's...
How are you being made to be the liar, James?
Because we all shook hands with Jace. I told Jace I wouldn't put him up
Jason's gone.
because of what he did to you, and then the next day, I put him up. I was told that if I put Jace up, and I do you guys that favor, because Jace wasn't coming after me, that you would put up Will and Boogie, or any of us that got HOH would put up Will and Boogie this week. That didn't happen. The plan, I guess, was to backdoor Diane.
That wasn't the plan. Boogie came off the block.
Well, Will doesn't have a veto in his hand. I just want to make sure that I'm getting it all straight, that I was lied to since last week. And now I'm being made
Son
to
of
look
being
like a liar.
lied to, we decided that Jace was a huge threat.
Not to me. You just said you're doing what's best for you, not the team.
Diane is coming after me.
Okay, Jace was not coming after me, but he was coming after you. And so I went after Jace for you guys because you told me you would put up Will and Boogie.
Why wasn't Boogie put up instead of Jace?
I wanted to put Boogie up. You guys said no. You guys said Jace is more of a threat. Boogie's not a threat. That's exactly how our conversation went.
Oh. Well, at the time, Jace was more of a threat. He has more... I mean, he can probably win an HOH. He probably would have won.
Okay. From now on, you guys will talk to your own people. I'm not going to be the liar in this house.
I never said go to Diane and say whatever
Well, I
you
mean, I
guys
told him.
said to her.
Well, I said as long as put it in the most tactful way. As long as you're not coming after us, we're not going to come after you.
You know, in case it was HOH, you guys wanted to get rid of Diane when Nokomis was a bigger threat. Howie and I did not agree that Nokomis should go. I mean, that Diane should go. No one, the rest of the house didn't agree either.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I was willing to do what you guys said because we were part of a team. And I was willing to vote out Diane even though Nokomis was a bigger threat. The next week I was willing to put up someone who I was completely safe by because he was a threat to you. And you guys told me that you would put up Will and Boogie this week.
How are you completely safe with Jace?
Jace wasn't coming after me. Jace never told anyone in this house he was coming after me, but he said you.
I thought he said he was putting you and I up.
Not what he told anybody else.
That's what I heard.
From who?
I think it was Boogie.
Oh, I forgot. We're trusting Chilltown this year. My bad. Sorry. We can't trust people in our alliance, but we can trust Chilltown.
I want to go over a bunch of scenarios here. Let's just.
I don't want to go over any more scenarios. I really don't. We went over the scenarios before as to who was coming after us and who might be coming after us. You guys last year went after who might be coming after you because you listened to the enemy, and this time you want to listen to the enemy as to who might be coming after you and put them up. It sunk us last year, and it will sink us this year. I don't have anything else to say. I'm not going to sit here and argue and beat this point in people's head. If that's what you guys want to do, then when I am HOH, I will make decisions that are best for me and not take the team into consideration. Because I took the team into consideration, went against what was best for me last week, and now you have fucked me.
How have I fucked you?
Because you lied to my face, Janie. You told me...
I put Boogie up. He came off the block.
You didn't even go after him in the veto competition. You had Howie go
I was
after
trying
him.
to win it.
Oh, okay.
How was that not going after him? Me and Howie are trying to win the fucking veto.
Well, Marcellus, you're a BB historian before you try to sneak away. If you were going after...
I'm so absolutely uncomfortable right now. I don't think I've ever been
No,
more
seriously.
in my entire life.
There's the four of us in the veto competition, okay? We've nominated you and Howie. Okay? Who do you go after if you get a chance to negate Janie or myself? Actually, no. You and I are nominated. Those two are on the opposite team. Who do you go after? Do you go after Howie, who's never won a veto in his life, or Janie, who's a veto queen? You would probably go after the veto queen. Not when you go after Howie. That'd kind of be a poor strategy move unless you were not concerned. Will and Boogie were not the original targets at all this week.
Yes, they were.
But things have changed.
But then if they were, why are they not now?
Boogie came off the block. I think that the second biggest target is Diane.
Not to your alliance, to you.
She's already told your alliance.
And I told you that I will side with whatever you decide to do because it is ultimately your HOH.
Completely, and I will side with whatever you decide to do also.
But it seems like you're turning this blind eye